Yes guys, how we doing, and welcome back to another YouTube video. So the last video that I did like this, how I edit my Instagram pictures with CT, got absolutely fantastic feedback. I got some messages saying they downloaded Lightroom, they started to use it, so I'm really pleased that that kind of video had that kind of impact, and that's the whole reason I do these kind of videos, to help you guys with your kind of Instagram or videos or whatnot. And that's kind of what I do. I kind of research, I YouTube, I implement it myself. So without kind of videos or any kind of tutorials on how to do it, I wouldn't be able to. So hopefully this video is going to be of some use. So in this particular video, I'm going to show you how I edit my Instagram fitness videos. I'm going to show you exactly what I use, a few little things that you guys should download, start using and implementing yourself. Obviously with this is exactly what I do. Put your own little spin on it if you can. If you haven't already, go and follow me on Instagram, Nathan Collins with 2 N's at the ends. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for weekly uploads. And at the end of the video, if you like this video, just give it a thumbs up. So the main software that we're going to use for this video is going to be Final Cut Pro. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to File, New, Project, and then we're going to create a new project. So this one we're going to call Ab Workout. So this is the type of video that we're going to be doing. So this is one that I regularly post on Instagram with different workouts, ab workouts, stretches, push days, pull days, anything like that. With basically the series of multiple clips put into one with some music and some sort of description of what the exercise is and how many reps I'm doing of it. So the first thing we're going to do, and the most important, is I want each clip to have their own separate title. So you could use like a normal title, like a basic title. With Final Cut Pro, it's got some really good ones that you can use. However, I'm going to use this one which I paid for. I'm going to leave the link in the description below. So these ones have 99 different kind of titles that you can use that kind of make the video look a little bit more smart and kind of easy on the eye. I've used like many of these for the videos, but there is one that I'm going to use in this one which I really like with the blue. So I've just selected it and I've brought it all the way down, and this is what it looks like. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to select it and then we're going to go straight into transform, which basically allows us to bring it all the way down to the bottom. Again, you don't have to do it right in the center, you can do it to the left or right, but I kind of like it in the center. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to select the text, and this above kind of paragraph that we're going to do, this is where I'm going to put the exercise. So for this particular exercise, this is the plank. And I'm going to change my text to, I can't actually say it's properly, Bebes new, correct me if I'm wrong. I kind of like this text because I think it looks quite aesthetic. I'm going to do the same for the top and the bottom. In the bottom kind of space, what we're going to do is we're going to do the rep range. So for this one, or the seconds in this particular video, this could be 20 to 30 seconds. I'm going to keep the same style text. So again, Bebes new, apologies if that's wrong. I really hope it's not. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to select this text, and I just want to bring the words in a little bit closer, just because I don't like how it's that spaced out. With this one, with this particular software, you can change both the top and the bottom. I want to change the bottom words in. I'm just going to bring that a little bit closer so it looks a little bit more aesthetic and together, and not too different. And that's my wording done. So next up, what I'm going to do with this one is, I don't like how the rectangle boxes are really far wide in comparison to how small the writing is. So I'm going to go all the way down to where it says the box length, and I'm going to bring both the top box and the bottom box in a little bit. You can also change the height as well if you wanted to, if you wanted a larger text. So that is my first title done. I'm just going to show you exactly what it looks like, and then I'm going to shorten that a little bit, only because the clip, as you can see, is quite short. I don't need that other spec, so obviously it rolls on to the next clip. So this is the hardest part done. All you've got to do now is copy and paste the title into each of the clips that you have, and then just change the wording. So this one, shoulder touches, we're going to keep the same, 20 to 30 seconds. And all we're going to do is we're going to keep the style of the text and the exact same size. I'm just going to lengthen the kind of box out a little bit to obviously make it look a little bit better. The bottom box, we're going to narrow that down a little bit so it just looks a little bit easier on the eye. So now that's my second clip done with the title, and all you're going to do, like I said earlier, is literally just copy and paste each of these into the next couple of clips that you have. Make sure your clips are long enough to have the kind of text go all the way out and then all the way back in enough time. You don't want it to be too quick because obviously you can't see what exercise there is. So in terms of that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to let you guys, if you're doing it right now, to edit your clips, put the titles in, and I'm going to come back to you in exactly 1 second. So now we should have all our titles for our clips, 1, 2, 3 and 4 for myself for this ab workout. Once you're happy with that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to create the starting thumbnail. For myself on this one, obviously I could have used the very opening plank, but if you're doing like a push day or a pull day and you want a specific kind of shot and it's not the first clip, obviously I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. So what I'm going to do is I want to use the plank picture here. So I'm going to crop a little bit out. I'm going to hover all the way over it. I'm going to select it. I'm going to press Command and C to copy. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to press Command and Z to basically go back and to reverse it. But I've still got the copied clip, which I'm going to put at the front here. So this is the first clip that I want to be seen. Obviously there's no kind of thumbnail and it goes straight onto the next clip of the plank, 20 to 30 seconds. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select it. I'm going to choose a title that I want to use, so all the way at the top here. And for this one, what I'm going to use is I'm going to use basic title. So I'm going to find that on, this is already on the Final Cut Pro, so it should automatically be in there. I'm going to drag it all the way down to the bottom and I'm going to crop it by pressing Command and B and then deleting the rest of it. I'm going to hover back over to the clip. I'm going to select the title and here I have in the first clip. I'm going to drag it all the way down. And obviously you can put in whatever you want. So for this one, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ab workouts. So this is going to be my thumbnail for my Instagram feed. So this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the text and I want a kind of style text that's going to be quite dominant on my feed. So impact is quite a good one. I'm going to increase the size and I'm going to drag it all the way down to the bottom. Just make sure on your Instagram feeds that it is noticeable, and if you bring it too far down onto this video, obviously it might not show up on the Instagram feeds. You can obviously put it to the left or right or whichever way that you want. I'm going to put an outline on this to make it even more dominant. So I'm going to click this box, I'm going to go over to the colour, I'm going to select black, that's going to be my outline colour. Once I've chosen this colour, what I'm going to do is I'm going to increase the width. I normally go kind of 5 or 6, any more, any less, doesn't really make too much of a difference for me. So this one is absolutely perfect and that is the thumbnail all done. Like I said, I can move to the left, I can move to the right. I'm just going to make sure it's centre with the yellow line. So that's my thumbnail done. The next stage, what we're going to do is going to be choosing a song. So I've chosen my song already. This is Calvin Harris Slides. This is a song that's quite kind of chilled and kind of up-tempo at the same time, which goes perfect with this kind of ab workout video. We're going to go up to the top. We're going to get rid of the UBE from this, and then we're going to press enter, and it's basically going to open up a YouTube converter. We're going to select where it says record MP3, and it's going to bring up the download at the bottom here. Once it's fully downloaded, we're going to double click it and it's going to automatically bring up on iTunes. Just make sure you press pause on this, otherwise it's going to play throughout. We're going to go back over to Final Cut Pro and we're basically going to hover and drag the music clip that we've downloaded straight into our project that we're going to use. So we're going to bring it all the way down. Just make sure that the kind of clip isn't over the thumbnail and it actually starts on the very first slide that you use. We're going to bring this down by 2 or 3 notches because normally when you download a clip it's quite loud. Just make sure it's under the yellow line. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to change the kind of tempo of this song. We're going to change it to 105 and above. Anything less is going to get caught out by Instagram and your video will probably be blocked. I don't know why this works and why Instagram doesn't pick it up, but I'm not complaining at all. So that is our clip done. The one thing that I want to change with this is the choice of the section of the song for the video. So I've had a little listen, I've decided exactly where I want the video to start. So I'm going to pause it, I'm going to cut it, I'm going to delete the very first segment, and I'm going to drag the part that I want it to start at the first clip. Make sure with this one that you get rid of the kind of black box and you crop down the video, because obviously the video will just go on as long as the song's there, and then obviously delete that black box as well. So now we have the song perfect for the video. So the last two things that we're going to do is, the first one is we're just going to watch and listen to the clip. If you're happy with that, all you've got to do now is download the project and then airdrop it over to your phone. So we're going to pause it here. We're going to go over to the top right hand corner. I'm going to press this button. Scroll down to Apple devices 4K. You can change the description if you want to. I'm happy with AB Workout 2, so I'm going to click share. And then all you've got to do now is wait for it to download. The longer the video, the longer the download. You'll get a notification saying it's successfully downloaded in the top right hand corner. And then all you've got to do after that is go over to devices and airdrop it to your phone. And it's as simple as that. So that is exactly how I edit my fitness Instagram videos. I hope this has helped you guys. If you have any particular questions, leave them in the comment section below, or drop me a message on Instagram and I'll get back to you straight away. Thank you so much for watching the video. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.